Okay, good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to discussing about text mining. So, what is text database or document databases? So, text databases consist of large collection of documents from various sources such as news articles, research papers, books, digital libraries, email messages, and web pages. That is called text databases. Okay, data stored in most text databases are semi-structured data, in that they are neither completely unstructured nor completely structured. For example, a document may contain a few structured fields such as title, authors, publication, date, category, and so on, but also contains some largely unstructured text components such as abstract and contents. Okay, next, text data analysis and information retrieval. Information retrieval and database systems each handle different kinds of data. Some database system problems are usually not present in information retrieval systems, such as concurrency control, recovery, transaction management, and update. For example, online library catalog systems, like online document management systems, and web search engines, all are examples for information retrieval systems. Next, basic measures for text retrieval based on precision and recall. So the set of documents relevant to a query be denoted as relevant, and the set of documents retrieved be denoted as retrieved. The set of documents that are both relevant and retrieved in denotes as relevant or retrieved. As shown in the Venn diagram, there are two basic measures for assessing the quality of text retrieval. So one is precision. This is the percentage of retrieved documents that are in fact relevant to the query. Means correct responses. It is formally defined as precision set of relevant intersection set of retrieved divided by set of retrieved, that is called precision. Recall, this is the percentage of documents that are relevant to the query and where in fact retrieve, it is formally defined as, that is called recall. Means recall means relevant intersection retrieved divided by relevant. That is commonly used trade-off is the F score, which is defined as the harmonic mean of recall and precision. F score is the harmonic mean, so it is equal to recall into precision divided by recall plus precision by 2. Precision by 2. So relationship between the set of relevant documents and the set of retrieved document is as follows. This is the Venn diagram. This Venn diagram for precision, recall, and F score are the basic measure of retrieved set of documents. See, this is the intersection part. This is the relevant and retrieved intersection. This is only relevant documents. This part belongs to only relevant documents. This is the retrieved documents. This all documents, right? Yes, this diagram indicates that precision, recall, and F score are the basic measures of retrieved set of documents. Okay, next, text retrieval methods. What are the different types of text retrieval methods? So there are two methods for information retrieval. Those are as follows. First one is document selection method. Second one is document ranking method. So first one is document selection method. In this, the query is regarded as specifying constraints for selecting relevant documents. The method is Boolean retrieval model. Here we are using the Boolean retrieval model, in which document is represented by a set of keywords and a user provides a Boolean expression of keywords such as car and repair shops, a tea or coffee, or database system but not Oracle. Okay, this is the first method. Second one is a document ranking method. This method uses the query to rank all documents in order of relevance. Okay, next, text can be tokenized as follows: tokenization, stop list, word stream. Tokenization: identify keywords for representing documents, that is called tokenization. Stop list: it is a set of words that are defined irrelevant. Example: a, the, of, for, with, and so on are stop words. A word stream: group of different words share same word. Example: drug, drugged, drugs, and drugs share by common word drug. Okay, this is word stream. Next, model a document to facilitate information retrieval can be done by considering vector space model and by using term frequency matrix. So vector space model represent a document and a query both as a vector in high dimensional space corresponding to all the keywords, and use an appropriate similarity measure to compute the similarity between the query vector and the document vector. Next, term frequency. Term frequency be the number of occurrences of term t in the document D, that is frequency of D comma T. Example: Cornell Smart System term frequency is TF of D comma T, which is equal to 0 if frequency of D comma T equal to 0. Otherwise, 1 plus log of frequency of D comma T, where TF of D comma T is term frequency. TF means term frequency matrix measure that association of a term T with respect to document D. D is set of documents and T is set of terms. Okay. Next, inverse document frequency idea. It represents the scaling factor or the importance of a term T. Next one is text indexing techniques. There are several popular text retrieval indexing techniques, including inverted indices and signature files. First one is inverted index. It is an index structure that maintains two hash indexes or B plus tree index tables. First one is document table, second one is term table. So first, document table. Document table consists of a set of document records, each containing two fields as doc ID and posting list, where posting list is lists of terms or pointed to terms that occur in the document. Next. Sorry. Term table consists of a set of term records, each containing two fields as term ID and posting list, where posting list specifies a list of document identifiers in which the term appears. Okay, next, signature file. So it is a file that stores a signature record for each document in the database. Each signature has a fixed size of B bits representing terms. Sorry. Query processing technique. Providing a score accumulator for each document and update these accumulators by each query term. For each query time, fetch all of the documents that match the term and increase the scores. Relevance feedback has proven to be effective in improving retrieval performance. Pseudo feedback or blind feedback and is essentially a process of mining useful keywords from the top retrieved documents. Dimensionality reduction for text. Dimensionality reduction techniques such as latest semantic indexing, probabilistic latent semantic analysis, and locality preserving indexing. Latent semantic indexing. So latent semantic indexing, LST, means LSI, is one of the most popular algorithms for document dimensionality reduction. It is fundamentally based on SVD, means singular value decomposition. Suppose the rank of the term document X is R, then LSI decomposes X using SVD as follows. This is the locality preserving indexing. This is the formula. This is latent semantic indexing. That is, second one is uh, locality preserving indexing. Locality preserving indexing, LPI, aims to extract the most discriminative features. LPI construct the similarity matrix as follows with the help of this formula. Next, probabilistic latent semantic indexing. The probabilistic latent semantic indexing, PLSI, method is similar to LSI but achieves dimensionality reduction through a probabilistic mixture model. This is the formula for that corresponding algorithm. Next one is text mining approaches. There are many approaches to text mining which can be classified from different perspectives based on inputs taken in the text mining system and the data mining task to be performed. The major approaches are as follows. The keyword based approach, where the input set of keywords or terms in the documents. The tagging approach, where the input set of tags. And the information extraction approach, which inputs semantic information such as events, facts, or entities uncovered by information extraction. Next, keyword based association analysis. So, such analysis collects set of keywords or terms that occur frequently together, then finds the association or correlation relationships among them. In document database, each document can be viewed as a transaction, while a set of keyword in the document can be considered as a set of items in the transaction. That is the database in the format, document ID, a set of keywords. Term recognition and term level association mining enjoy two advantages in text analysis. Terms and phrases are automatically tagged, so there is no need for human effort in tagging documents, and the number of meaningless results is greatly reduced, as is the execution time of the mining algorithms. Document classification analysis, it is an important text mining task because with the existence of a tremendous number of online documents, it is tedious and essential to be able to automatically organize such documents into classes to facilitate document retrieval and subsequent analysis. Document classification has been used in automated topic tagging, topic directly construction, identifying on document writing styles, classifying the purpose of hyperlinks associated with a set of documents. Document clustering analysis. Document clustering is one of the most crucial technique for organizing documents in unsupervised manner. There are several methods within the following manner. Means first method is spectral clustering method, mixture model clustering method, latent semantic indexing, and locality preserving indexing. First one is spectral clustering method. It performs spectral embedding on the original data and then applies the traditional clustering algorithm, means k-means or k-medoid, means k-means on the reduced document space. Okay, next one is mixture model clustering method. It models the text data with a mixture model, often involving multinomial component models. Latent semantic indexing and locality preserving indexing. These methods are linear dimensionality reduction methods. That is the text mining. Next, last concept, that is mining the World Wide Web, means WWW, means World Wide Web. The World Wide Web service serves a huge, widely distributed global information service center for news, advertisements, consumer information, financial management, education, government, e-commerce, and many other information services. The web seems to be too huge for effective data warehousing and data mining. The complexity of web pages is far greater than that any traditional text document collection. The web is highly dynamic information source. The web serves a broad diversity of user communities. Only a small portion of the information on the web is truly relevant or useful. There are several issues related to web mining as follows. Mining the web page layout structure, already you know in WT web technology, you know the web page layout structure. This is the web page layout structure. All of you observe. Already you people learned in WT, means DOM, document object model structure. This follows the DOM structure like this. All of you read in the means all of you learned at web technology. So an algorithm called vision based page segments aims to extract the semantic structure of web page based on its visual presentation. The process flow of visual based page presentation algorithm is as follows. This is the process flow. This is the process flow of this particular algorithm. Vision based means vision based page segmentation algorithm. This is the process. Second one is mining the web's link structure to identify authoritative web pages, to retrieving pages that are relevant and hoping a high quality, which can also term as authoritative. Web consists not only of pages but also hyperlinks pointing from one page to another. So web linkage structure has some unique feature as not every hyperlink represents endorsement. So web pages points do its rival authorities. Web link structure has another important category of web page called as hub. Hub is one or a set of web pages that provides collection of links to authorities. That is called hub. It is very important. What is hub? For 2 marks, right? Hub pages can be used to find out authoritative pages as follow. Consider algorithm using hub called HITS, hyperlink induced topic search. Pages form root set. Root can be expanded into base set including all the pages. Weight propagation phase is initiated. Associate non-negative authority weight AN and a non-negative hub weight HP with each page P, means weight AP. So in the base set, and initialize all A and H values to uniform constant. The authority and hub weights are updated based on the following equations. AP and HP are updated based on these two equations. Finally, the HITS algorithm outputs a short list of pages with large hub weights and the pages with large authority weights. So another algorithm to improve performance of search in web context is VIPS algorithm, means extract page to block and block to page relationship and then construct a page graph and block graph. The graph model in block level link analysis is induced from two kinds of relationships, that is block to page link structure or page to block page layout. The block to page relationship is obtained from link analysis. The page to block relationship are obtained from page layout analysis. Next, mining multimedia data on the web. A huge amount of multimedia data are available on the web in different forms. These include video, audio, images, pictures, and graphs. In order to construct web image graph, in addition to block to page or page to block relations, consider a new relation as block to image relation. Next, automatic classification of web documents. In this, each document is assigned a class label from a set of predefined topic categories based on set of examples pre-classified documents. For example, Yahoo's taxonomy and its associated documents can be used as training and test sets in order to derive web document classification scheme. So this is the concept about mining of World Wide Web. It is very, very important. In examination point of view, how they are asking the questions on these two particular topics. Explain text mining in detail. So explain text mining in detail in the sense you must and should address all these things. Okay, like next to explain mining the World Wide Web, mining the www, like that. So you must and should address these things, these algorithms. Whenever you explain all these concepts, that is the enough for World Wide Web mining. Okay. I think all of you understand, right? These are the some important questions on this particular concept. If you have any question, raise the question at a discussion session, means in Zoom meetings. Okay, thank you. I think I hope all are good. If you have any problem, please let me know in Zoom meetings. Okay, thank you.